This whole Don Sterling thing has been magically ridiculous. Even when you try to accept the whole idea of the racist old dude yelling at his Blaxican mistress about hanging out with other Negroes, even though he owns a team full of Negroes, and you try to absorb all of that racism, you almost forget about the magical amount of misogyny that's happening at the exact same time. I mean, come on, Don Sterling was making it rain. Raining patriarchy. And even in the middle of this magical convergence of assholicness, then you find out that the NAACP's LA chapter was going to give Sterling, a known racist, a second Lifetime Achievement Award. Don Sterling probably really liked the NAACP, you know? He's like, you guys say colored, I say colored, a second Lifetime Achievement Award. I am shocked. No, I'm not. Wait, isn't this the same NAACP chapter that embarrassed themselves a few years ago?
It is a graduation greeting from Hallmark.
Hey, world! We're officially putting you on notice! Yeah!
Members of the Los Angeles NAACP did take notice, and as characters known as Hoops and Yo-Yo banter on, African-American leaders hear demeaning language.
And you black holes, you're so ominous! And you planets, watch your back.
That was very demeaning to African-American women, where they made reference to African-American women as whores, and at the end says, watch your back.
Hallmark, reached by phone, says it is all a misunderstanding. The card's theme is the solar system and the power of the grad to take over the universe, even energy-absorbing black holes.
R in there, not whores and not holes. The R is in there. It sounds like a group of children laughing and joking about blackness.
The card maker says the card has been out for 3 years. This is the first time they've received a complaint, as their message is clear.
And we do not want to see this ever again.
That's the only reason why I want an NAACP membership right now, so that I can throw random-ass press conferences. I can't even get mad at the LA chapter of the NAACP because obviously they've been out of their damn minds for years. Then the conversation took yet another turn. Before the NBA had finished its investigation and levied its punishment against Sterling, folks were demanding that the Clippers players just tap out of the playoffs completely until something was done to Sterling. So widely known rich racist dude gets caught being racist by his mistress in a power struggle, and then the players who have been practicing half of their lives to get to this point of a championship need to tap out because... Please understand that I actually believe in sacrifice, and I appreciate those who sacrificed before me to allow me to be where I am today. But I find it problematic that when racists are shown to be racist, that then black people have to then sacrifice in order to fix the racism problem, as opposed to everyone else dealing with that racist themselves. I mean, there was one article that was titled, "Black People Are Cowards." Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a problem with critiquing or attacking people of color who are actually victims to racism because they don't go do something extraordinary to go fight the racism that was put upon them. Hey Negroes, why aren't you being like those extraordinary Negroes in the books about extraordinary Negroes? You are failing your entire people by not being extraordinary. Negro. Seriously, do you think it was easy for those players to walk into that stadium and just have to play through, even though they know that their owner believes these horrible, horrible things about them? I mean, yeah, it would have been awesome if the players would have thrown middle fingers up and demanded something be done of Sterling, but you know what? I'm not a basketball player, and I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what would have happened to them if they would have actually done that. Hell, Sterling has been told flat out he needs to sell the team, and he's already pushing back saying he's not going to do it, and everyone keeps talking about how litigious this dude is. I mean, was everyone who's demanding them tap out going to come in and help back them up? And I mean, not just with good job, I mean with some money and some backing, like serious backing. Maybe they would have got some support from the NAA. Psych! I believe in standing up for justice. I don't believe in judging those who don't have the strength to, because you know what? None of us should have to.